And good to be with you as well. Thank you to Wayne and Gracie for joining us on the show. Brilliant to hear. Gracie, so ambitious, Fraser, so talented as well, isn't she? Definitely want to keep an eye on going forward.
Yeah, very much so. I think she's been well coached, like she said there, by Heather Lewis, and her results will speak for herself. So yeah, certainly potential.
Excellent to talk to them. Lots happening on Pure West Radio right now as we go through December. Don't forget to be listening to Tom tomorrow morning on The Breakfast Show, 7:30. He'll be announcing the latest prize that we're giving away with our friends at the Port of Milford Haven. We're giving away a prize every day as we run up to Christmas Eve on Pure West Radio, so make sure you are listening. But still plenty to cram in this evening. It's 10 to 9. Let's talk local football, and we'll actually start by just paying tribute to Brian Hawkins, who for some time has been the long-standing secretary of the Pembrokeshire Football League. I can remember talking to Brian numerous times. We just had the Sport Pembrokeshire Awards. I remember interviewing Brian at Folly Farm 1 year. Gordon, he's the sort of person who you need to make a sporting competition work. Very organised, very diligent, gave up his own time and done a great job in that role.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going back a long time now. Eddie Oliver was he was brilliant, Eddie Oliver. He ran the whole show, and after that, you thought there'd be nobody any better. Well, Brian came along, and fair play, technology changed as well. He was abreast with all that, and he did a fantastic job. And unfortunately his health isn't too good at this moment in time, so he stepped back. But on behalf of Fraser and myself, when we were at the papers, he was first port of call. He was always helpful.
Superb.
And he was always straight as well. There was no nonsense with Brian. He said it how it was. People didn't like that sometimes because it was the truth, but he did a fantastic job, and he will be sorely missed by the Pembrokeshire Football League.
And a difficult job as well,
and a very difficult job.
You can't keep everyone happy in that job, Gordon. No, you can't always keep the press happy. Brian knew that as well. You're always going to have complaints coming at you from all angles, and you need to be a strong character to deal with all that, and he's certainly been that.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you to Brian Hawkins stepping down from his role. I say we've all enjoyed interviewing him, and all saw a good job he's done over the years, and he'll be greatly missed in the world of Pembrokeshire football, but has done a great job. So all very best wishes to Brian from us all here at Pure West Sport. On the football pitch, Fraser, at the weekend, it was cup action, wasn't it, for a number of our sides? There was goals galore, there were good results, maybe not so good results, but plenty of action, wasn't it, this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I saw the Carew boys tweeting early in the week about their bus trip to Bonamine, and began to worry if they had their priorities right. But it's better to go there and win 9-1. Good win for them. Hakin and Goodwick obviously through to the last 16 as well. I think they're the three sides we have there now. In the last
Moncton were unlucky. They
unlucky.
lost on penalties against Ragged School after drawing 1-1 after full time and extra time. But overall, an excellent win for Goodwick as well against Roxburgh, because they previously beaten Merlin's Bridge 4-0. So that was always going to be a difficult game, and after losing to the Bridge last week, they certainly got their act together at Phoenix Park this time round and beat Roxburgh 2-0. Well done to Goodwick. Excellent result.
We should say well done to Jordan Richards in that Carew win as well. He scored 7 in that big win at Bonamine. Incredible effort. And Hakin United in their win against Kilfrew Rovers, 11-0.
Yeah, 11. Incredible.
As well. Milford going out losing 4-0 to Neath as well. And there was Division 1 action. Merlin's Bridge 7, Nayland 0. Fishguard Sports 3, Kilgetty 3. St Clair's 2, St Ishmael's 4. But that win for Merlin's Bridge definitely stands out, doesn't it?
Well, it's put them 6 points clear at the top of the table.
And it's what they want to keep doing when Hakin and Goodwick are in cup action. They keep winning, they keep making a gap there.
Exactly. But points on the board are important.
Significant win for Tish as well. Good,
huge win for St Ishmael's down in St Clair's, Fraser. A huge win, because they've had a torrid time of late, as we've known, and I was one who was very worried for Tish, but they certainly battled on Saturday for an excellent 4-2 victory at St Clair's, who are now bottom themselves.
Actually takes them off the bottom, doesn't it?
It does.
And they needed to be, because they played 4 more games than St Clair's, but you have concerns for them now as well. See Nick Squire, good player,
and ironically,
coach.
Nayland have gone second from bottom.
Nayland week on second from bottom. So
Yeah.
So our predictions for who's going down will change a few more times.
Yeah, it could well do.
Haverfordwest County on a really good run. 2-1 win under the floodlights at the Oggy Bridge Meadow on Friday. 2-1 victory. Tony Pennock has been nominated for Manager of the Month for November. Jordan Davis also nominated for Player of the Month. But Pennock deserves that, I think, because it's just a little bit of a rocky spell. So to win 3 on the bounce is important, isn't it, for the Bluebirds?
Yeah, and his son is actually been nominated for the Player of the Month as well. Actually, it's a family family affair. I've noticed. But three league wins in a row now. They had a difficult period. He's come through it. They turned it around, and it's been good to see. I think there hasn't been so much focus of late on this top 6 goal, which we heard so much about at the start of the year. I think they're trying to run before they can walk there. It's just been a focus on getting back the form and getting back the results. They do that, top 6 will take care of itself. Wonderful free kick as well the other night.
I went to the game on Friday night, Fraser, and I have to say that's probably one of the best 45 minutes that I've played. Haverfordwest County have played for many a season against Pennybond. Let's not forget they were 3rd in the table before this clash, and they drew 0-0 with TNS the week before, so it was no mean feat to be 2-0 up at half time, and Bruce's free kick, you're right. And it was good to see Elliot Duggan, who got his first goal for the club as well. He got the opener, good build-up play, and he finished from inside the 6-yard box. Bit of a shaky period in the second period, mind. They battered us, to be honest with you, but we did lose Dylan Rees and the other guy, I've forgotten his name, the centre half. Well, we lost 2 defenders that came on. It was always going to be a difficult ask, but they had a goal disallowed on the 81st minute, which would have brought it back to 2-1. They had a penalty then in injury time, which they did convert. So it got a little bit nervous at the end, but they hung on and they got the 3 points, which was important. And Tony Pennock's son was playing in goal for Pennybont, and I can dispel that he didn't pay his son to let 2 goals in the first half.
Keeping it in the family and got over the line, which is good. Newtown away on Sunday. Next up for the Bluebirds. Right, we are nearly out of time. Fraser, Gordon, Tom, been following the World Cup since Wales went out. What have we thought?
Yes, have been very much so.
What do we think?
Getting to the biz, I think England have every chance. I think Brazil are looking very good as well. I think it's still wide open. Mind, I don't see a clear favourite.
I'm not one of those calling England not to win it. I want them to do well. They got France next. That should be a cracking game. If you get through that, anything can happen, Ben. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I think everyone's saying it's a tough quarter-final. I think if you get to the last 8 of the World
Cup,
well,
they're all tough, aren't they?
Tough game, aren't you? I think France are beatable. I actually think I'd maybe just change that, having seen Brazil tonight. I did feel all the top teams, you wouldn't mind playing against some of them because they all like to play football, so you're going to get a chance at some point. Brazil did look very, very good tonight. I think France will give up chances. Poland played quite well yesterday, but Mbappe is just a genius, isn't he? So he could be the difference.
He's got Harry Maguire up against him, so there's a sure thing that he won't be getting past him.
A lot of pressure on Kyle Walker, isn't there?
Back in your day, you'd have taken him out early, Mbappe, and that would have been the problem solved.
That's what Maguire needs. That's what Maguire needs to do. Do it properly.
Let's see in their early doors, isn't it?
Barely even got a yellow card for it.
Talking to geniuses, Fraser, I saw you tweeting this morning. Ben Stokes is a genius, isn't he?
Look, I did tweet. I said nothing makes sense anymore in Test cricket after this, and I meant it. This new era, Bazball or whatever they call it, it's just astounded me. It astounded me the turnaround in tactics and the success they're having with it. Even despite everything I've seen under McCullum this year, I never saw that coming. Scoring nigh on 6, they would have scored 600.
I've been banging on for years, Fraser. Change it.
You've had 20. You're having 5.
Let's make it entertaining.
5 days of 20.
They're actually listening to the show, Ben. I'm making headway, mate.
He's basically transformed a Test team by walking the dressing room and going, right, no fielders in the sky, lads.
That's it.
But the declaration as well, they threatened to essentially give away a Test match. Tutting 30, 40 years ago if they'd done that, But no, it's carefree, and if you're backing that up with then getting wins, fair play. Compelling viewing.
He deserves credit for getting a result on that pitch as well.
Yeah,
Ben Stokes has
incredible.
somehow engineered a team performance and got a result on that pitch where, in the past, that would just have been a draw, a boring
I'm just
finish.
surprised, Ben, you're not calling for Root to be replaced. I mean, he didn't even get a century.
He was
And then he started batting left-handed as well.
Should be replaced for that.
Yeah.
Some of the fielding as well, when they were all crowding the bat, it was good to see. Should you ever risk losing to win? Is that the right mentality?
Definitely after watching
You're
that.
going to lose definitely doing that. And what I would say, would we not criticise them then if they did lose in this fashion?
No, make it entertaining. Keep bums on
they get a
seats.
pass?
Let's enjoy it.
I've asked this question too late, haven't I?
You have, way too late.
Yeah, because we're nearly over time. Do they get a pass if they lose, Fraser, playing like that?
I think in the first test in Pakistan they would have done it. It'd been 1-1 in the Ashes. You might have had a backlash.
That's gonna be
The problem is they won't play like that against Australia. That's the problem they got. They need to be more carefree against Australia.
Guys, the full-time whistle.
Time out.
We are in time. We do need to go.
We've
We'll be
reached
back
day
next
5.
week. Yeah, but it's like the World Cup. We're playing 14 minutes of injury time tonight. We have got to go. We're back next week, 7 till 9 on Pure West Radio. Red Thread is next with Tim Cooper. Good night.
Pure West Radio.
Tim